the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And that's in for a strike. And the home opener is underway. And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, Chisholm. And Devers is set down. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. That one fouled off. Heel. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit, takes outside. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jose Altuve in the box now. Takes strike one. That misses. And 1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
First and third, one down. Just short, could be two. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab here, Cutter Crawford.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you got a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. One up, one down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in a 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. He goes down looking. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger. So, runner at second, 2 down. Judge will hit next, and that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now, Marcell Ozuna. Heel back to work. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Tristan Casas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball down the left field line. Cabrera brings it in. One away. Now it's going to be David Hamilton. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And forget it. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Devers stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And Devers hits that one. Bellinger nabs it, and that is that. Back here in New York, bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Now he breaks his back. Puts it away for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Next offering is fouled back. Chisholm at first, one gone.
Ball, that's out.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Yoshida pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees, and that misses, and that's ball one. And it's fouled away. And a curve is down and in.
2-1.
Abreu moving under it. Brings it in, and that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wong goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and Aaron makes a nice grab out there, and there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Handles, throws to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back in the Bronx, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Devers on to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. Curve, hit right back to him. The tag, and he's out. And the Yanks go quietly. Back now in the Bronx as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one pushed foul. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Hard hit to third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. Bunt attempt, popped up. And safe at first, a bunt single. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Doubled his first time. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a
oh, and a great catch with a somersault finish, and he sticks the landing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
He caught it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Up the middle.
He's good.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Stanton now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Devers. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles. And by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Paul Goldschmidt now. Crawford back to work. That one misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen.
And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Tag, and he's in there. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That misses the zone. Ball 1. In the air out to center. Rafaela on the move. And there's one away. Now Oswaldo Cabrera.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Abreu under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And he's out. Cut down. And back at Yankee Stadium, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Bellinger right there to make the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swing and a tapper. Sends it to first. Ozuna is out. And here is Tristan Casas. Fastball is outside. Red Sox by 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And that squirts through. And just a single as they hustle the ball back to the infield.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That clips the corner.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Judge rips that one. Rafaela should have this one. He's got it. And that is the third out. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Swinging a foul straight back. And that is out of play. The other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
On the ground, out to short. Throws across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering misses down and away. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground, right side. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This one chopped up the middle. Over to the pitcher, but it's offline. He's safe at first.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Outside. Going to count 1 and 2. The Yankees looking to rally. This ball's chopped on the ground. To second, there's one. To first, double play. And it goes 1-6-3. Here is Goldschmidt. And that's in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
that's outside. So Goldie strikes out here. Back in New York, ready to begin the eighth. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Heel back to work. That just misses, outside. And it's 1-0. Now a screamer into the outfield. Caught! And he made a great effort on that one. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And a base hit into right center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yoshida in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air, out towards left center. Cabrera makes the grab, 2 down. And now Jose Altuve, 0 for 3 in this one. Out to short. Gets it to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And the inning is over. Back in the Bronx, digging in, Austin Wells. Fought off foul. Hamilton makes the grab, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's off the mark, 1-0. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
1 out, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. We go to the 9th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Marcell Ozuna. Hard hit left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch, inning over. Last chance for the home team. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. there. And a good start to the inning. It's Aaron Judge now. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate, and it gets by him. Around third, he'll score easily, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Comes through with the RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The winning run on second base. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. And that's outside. 2-2. Popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
2 outs. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And fouled off. Winkowski is just 1 strike away. Just off the inside corner. 2-2. That one just misses. Winning run stands at second. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win it.
On the boogeyman, we doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand, flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam band, sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn cause I need hear the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in no rat race. Speeding down my hall, I'm stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe, my face, nothing to gain, no one to blame, it's always the same. You can contain all of my game, the deeper the pain, with the wrong page, with the wrong, never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. always feel like I only go backwards. Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make it. This feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid should be getting the trophy. Phonies and bronies wanting to turn the fans only. Can't buy my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch this, it's fantastic. This is classic practice, my little gymnastics. Keep the blast hits from the park of Jurassic.
And now here is Rafael Devers. Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first, and Devers is set down. And now Connor Wong. First pitch misses. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. He's in there. One gone, runner at first. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but
runner on the go. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. LeMahieu. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. 2 on, 1 out. Altuve now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and now 3 and 1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw.
Ground ball left side, fires to second for 1 on the Goldschmidt. That's 2. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, it's Walker Buehler. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
On the ground to short, Hamilton. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed.
Inside. Ball in.
1 out, bases empty. Up the middle. Throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. Slap the other way, foul. Ground ball, Goldie. Steps on first for the out. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Raging back towards the wall. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, David Hamilton. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent.
Ouch, that one got him. First and second, 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 2 outs, bases full. Devers now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Back here in New York, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. Fouled off. He was late.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 at second.
He's out.
Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Schmidt back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. To the right side. To Volpe at second for one. A sensational double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
On the ground to third. Over to Goldie. And they get Altuve for the out. And that will end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Little chopper rolls foul.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one carrying. Out of here. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, nice play. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Devers. And they take care of Stanton for the out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Stepping in, Anthony Volpe. And a foul ball. Strike two.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Rafaela makes his way towards it, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-1. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And it's fouled off.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
In the air to left, down the line, Cabrera. And there's one down. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's 2 away. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom of the 4th, Bellinger up to hit. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Comebacker into the mound. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Struck out looking his first time. There's a strike.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the sweeper is off the plate. And he's out on the tag. Aaron Judge at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 0-1 now. Buehler deals. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner, and that keeps the inning alive. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Nice curveball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball there. Buehler fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now Wilyer Abreu. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. LeMahieu makes the grab, one pitch and one out. So the batting order turns over, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Fouled off to the right. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Late swing, foul to the left. And Devers hits that one. Bellinger under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Connor Wong getting ready to hit. He's 2 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Out to short. Hamilton zips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Austin Wells, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Fought off foul. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now the left fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Rafaela settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now in the Bronx, top of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Go-ahead run on base. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. On the ground, Chisholm. And they get Altuve for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered here in this one. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. Infield comes in now. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
In the dirt, it's 2-2. Stays alive. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. They take the lead. It's 2-1. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Fouled off left side. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And there's a hit. The throw in. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 3-1. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner takes off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Back at Yankee Stadium, stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a long throw to first, and he's safe at first.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job. But driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rafaela settles under it, and there's one down. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's grounded out a couple of times. Altuve. Good feed. That's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Hitting the air out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. And a quick out, number one. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. This to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. And Devers is set down. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Wong. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Hit in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Now here is DJ LeMahieu. Buehler back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. That clips the corner. Devers. Judge out on the play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Chisholm up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Jazz goes down on strikes. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. That's off the mark. And the count is 1-1. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum. Very quickly, they're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Wells now at the plate. Lined into right. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that will drop foul. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Base knock, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's
bullpen for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Casas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Cabrera ranging into the alley, drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Bellinger returns it to the infield. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded. So bases all loaded up. Hamilton digs in now, and that's in there for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Goldie toss to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Stanton now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Yoshida settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Raffy coming to the plate now.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they add a pair. It's 5-1. 1 out, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side, Chisholm slings to first in time. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So bottom of the 9th, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bernardino, a 6'4" lefty. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. And there's 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yoshida sizes this one up. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. That one felt good. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. Here the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Red Sox by 2. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
So last chance for the Yankees. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to
swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. pinch hitter coming on, Jason Dominguez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
0-1's the count.
The tying run at the plate. That one inside. Look out.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault it.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Buehler with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm
shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should've called the truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the fart bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. Back in the booth. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. All right, ready to go here. Here's Rafael Devers. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And
That's
misses inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, ball 2.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Goes down looking. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Gets the catcher by a step. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Hit on the ground to the right side. Over to Goldie. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. down on strikes. And one out now. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And there's a foul ball. That catches the outside corner. And it's 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Caught him looking for the K. Back in the Bronx. Top of the second. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a foul ball. Here's a rocket out to left. Cabrera calls it in for the out. And there's one away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Check swing, called strike. Ozuna leads off first with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. Popped up, and that goes foul. 0-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Houck back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One strike.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
No ball. 2 strike.
That one 95 to finish him off. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is out of play. 2 out, space is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Rafaela makes the catch. New inning getting started. And now, Ceddanne Rafaela. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's a foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Devers in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back here in New York, DJ LeMahieu to start it off. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1. That one missing inside. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Paul Goldschmidt at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And a pitch. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the 4th, and now it's going to be Connor Wong. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. On the ground to Jazz. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. It's Aaron Judge now.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Chisholm swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. To second, but way too late. Safe there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Chopper right side. Fires to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Giancarlo Stanton will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela has a beat on it. makes the grab, and that is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Cabrera moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now batting Tristan Casas. Struck out swinging his first time. Misses off the inside. Ball one. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. 2 down. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Slapped foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Hout back to work. Pitch misses. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
In the air, right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Chases that one out of the zone. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. They got it for out number 2. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a pop-up. Altuve makes the play, and that ends the top 6. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Out to short, Volpe. Zips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pulled foul. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2. Bottom of the 6th. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Goldie, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. That one to first. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for them.
Into center. Altuve on the move. He's got it. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Here comes Aaron Judge. This to third. Devers fires across the diamond. Judge out. Back in New York. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Ball one there.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There goes the runner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Throws to second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now.
A couple of singles back to back. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Altuve up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And a strike in there. There's a swing and a miss.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's downstairs and outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He is singled and he is flied to left. In for a strike. Good slider. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. First pitch misses.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Has room, and he makes the catch. David Hamilton getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that one popped in the air, left field. He's got it. And that's the third out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just missed. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. On the ground to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Just missed.
1-0. Strike. Woo.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the catch. 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Bellinger sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to Jazz. Over to Goldie. And Devers is set down. And that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Swing and a foul out of play.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's down and away.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Line drive. Fair ball. Here comes the throw. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cabrera, the runner at second with 1 away. The tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. That's to third. Devers whips it across. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he's into second with nobody out. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. 1 for 3. And that's That's through there for a strike. 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Liner, base hit. One run across. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now they get the runner in a rundown. Relay throw to second, and they put the tag on him for the out. Marcell Ozuna up next for the Red Sox. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Mark Leiter Jr. taking over on the mound.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Here's a high chopper. LeMahieu gets it to first. That's out number 2. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Still manages a throw. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swinging a ground ball. They get the force, and the inning is over. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom 9, now the number 2 hitter, Cody Bellinger. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Puts it away for the out. The Yankees looking to rally. He's 2 outs away. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right through there for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Bellinger around second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, like the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
On the ground to the left. There for the out. Runner scores from third. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
On a line. And that gets down into the gap. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And ball. One to LeMahieu. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Fought off foul.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Runner takes off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Yanks down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Howe with his first major league.
Keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my rhythm, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much?